she became instrumental on so many different areas that I was stopped in. So it wasn't just the parts that she performed, but all of the things that she did behind the scenes that helped me stay motivated and stay on track until I finished the entire thing. The transitions in the film were very important. This is where the guide gets to interact. So for me, it was, again, not important that it was a skydiving film with skydiving images and music, and it be that in itself, the movie. But to me, I was trying to say a story about somebody that turned to flight and now has brand new questions about how they're going to do without a body and all the other things that are experiences in life. The transitions became not just a place for her to present these questions and these inquiries, but also sort of a way to fly between one kind of skydiving and another, and to take a voyage through the sport. The Wheel of Life, which is where we show the four-way, was an ideal piece to show harmony and connection and all these things that we see in a team, and them being shown with a twist. It was great to have the idea of just have them do the same performance but all of a sudden have no contact. But I think what was important about that was not only that you could see and maintain that communication and synchronization and all of that, but it actually portrayed the message very well, which is you don't need to touch to maintain that.
And so the notion of being able to touch without touching became a really nice way to visually create the effect, harmony in free fall, touching without touching.
One of the things we said in Willing to Fly was that this was a film of unusual perspectives of usual events, and this was one way to portray it. One of the things that I thought was most fun about this piece was trying to play with the team in these deployments that we were doing. Like I was having them deploy below me, and the idea was for me to be away from the trajectory that the parachute and the bodies were going to be going by, but as close as possible. So not only they would come from below me and go to above me, and that way have a whole different change of perspective, but also be as close as possible. So my job was to get in position. They would trust that I would be in the right position. They would deploy, and then I would drive forward towards them, so there could be a little bit of a timing situation, and I could get as close as possible. I found myself tracking towards somebody that's deploying, which is a totally different thing to do. I guess it's a little bit of a crazy thing to do, but it seemed so controlled because everybody was so tuned in to what we were doing. There was no just guessing at it. So it was wonderful to be playing these games that seemed so risky, but yet they were so much in control.